what's going on, guys? It's Cynical and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion video. Today for you guys I wanted to sit down and talk about 3 worlds in which I believe have an extremely likely chance to be revealed next for Kingdom Hearts 3. So this video isn't talking about 3 worlds in which I really want in the game, it's more so 3 worlds in which I believe have an extremely high chance of being revealed in perhaps maybe the next trailer. We'll just have to wait and see. But of course, we know that Square Enix do plan on revealing all of the Disney worlds for Kingdom Hearts 3 before the release of the game sometime this year, in which we can expect quite a few trailers to release throughout the extent of this year, showing us some brand new Disney worlds. So first things first, let's kick it off with the world in which I know a lot of people are expecting, and that is, of course, Frozen. Now, I feel like I've talked about Frozen a lot on the channel, but that's for good reason, because it's gonna happen in Kingdom Hearts 3, okay? And I feel like if Square Enix do decide to pass up on the opportunity of putting Frozen in Kingdom Hearts 3, they really will be shooting themselves in the foot. Now, for me personally, I'm not against Frozen being in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm definitely not on the side of, like, you know, if Frozen gets put into the game, it means that there's going to be singing mini games out the ass. Guys, we have to keep in mind that, you know, every single Disney movie generally has, like, a singing segment to it. Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King. But of course, we go to those worlds in Kingdom Hearts, and do we ever find ourselves singing in those worlds, singing the parts that they sing in the actual films? No, we don't. The only time that we've ever actually had to sing is, of course, in Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2, and that's because they decided to make that game strictly a mini-game world only because there was no Heartless threat going on. So if Frozen is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't believe that they're going to be focusing on making that like a mini-game based singing world. And honestly, looking at the environment space of Frozen, I think it would be an extremely awesome world, just considering how big the world sizes are going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. We could have the icy forest, we could have the ice snow mountains, we could have Elsa's Citadel, we could have Arendelle in itself. We know that the city of Corona from Tangled's gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 3, so the same could be done for Arendelle as well. All around, even though Frozen has become sort of a meme, I think it would be an absolutely fantastic world. And going back to the whole, like, environment space thing, we know that Square Enix are trying to buckle down on making each world in Kingdom Hearts 3 stand out in amongst each other, and to try and make each world feel extremely unique. They have said that they don't want multiple worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 with the exact same type of environment space, meaning that they don't want 2 sort of forest type worlds or 2 sort of city type worlds. More so, they want each one to be unique. So with Frozen being a snow based environment, I think it has an extremely likely chance to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, mainly because we've never seen a snow based environment for any of the worlds in the Kingdom Hearts series so far. Keep in mind that this film made Disney $1.3 billion. And so I definitely feel like Square Enix will be shooting themselves in the foot if they decide to pass up on the opportunity of putting Frozen into Kingdom Hearts 3. It has a huge popularity in amongst children, and that would be some great attention for the game itself. The next world in which I feel like has a likely chance to get revealed next is The Jungle Book. Now, we already know that Square Enix are trying to buckle down and focus on more so modern era Disney films opposed to that of older Disney films. And as we know, throughout the Kingdom Hearts games, we've always really been used to visiting Disney worlds that are based on older Disney films. So more so with Kingdom Hearts 3, it's going to be changing things up with visiting more so modern era films. But we have to keep in mind that so far, the only older Disney property that is currently within Kingdom Hearts 3 is, of course, Olympus, being that of Hercules. So I feel like we're not just gonna get one older Disney film being a world in KH3, but I feel like at least 2. And I feel like if Square Enix are going to bring forward an older Disney film into Kingdom Hearts 3, it's definitely going to have to be a newer older Disney film that they currently haven't used in the Kingdom Hearts series so far. Now, The Jungle Book has actually been attempted to be put into a Kingdom Hearts title in the past, being that of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. In fact, for the most part, the world for The Jungle Book within Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep was on the road to being fully developed. In fact, in the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, you can actually access a few different areas of the Jungle Book world. Keep in mind, as you guys can see, the world isn't finished because obviously halfway through the development, they decided to actually scrap Jungle Book from Birth by Sleep, but they could for sure transition the ideas that they once had for the Jungle Book from Birth by Sleep over to Kingdom Hearts 3. That also being said, the environment space of the Jungle Book would be very particular as well. It is set in a kind of Amazon rainforest jungle type environment, which would be very unique. We already know that we do have Tangled, which is more so a forest based environment. Then again, that does have city areas like, you know, the city of Corona, as well as Rapunzel's Tower, whereas the Jungle Book is just straight jungle, and nothing but jungle, and a few temples, but mainly jungle. Because this world has been attempted in the past to be put in a Kingdom Hearts title, and just the sheer fact that the Jungle Book has just never been used in a Kingdom Hearts game before, which is surprising considering its popularity, I'm gonna say that Jungle Book definitely has a very likely chance of being put into Kingdom Hearts 3 as a world. And the final world is a movie that I've personally never seen, but definitely need to get around to seeing because I've actually heard some pretty damn good things about it, and that would be The Princess and the Frog. Now, I can't necessarily talk too much about why I would personally want this film to be a world within the game, because like I said, I haven't actually seen it. But this is Disney's attempt at making a classic animated Disney film in the modern era. And from what I've seen from the different like pictures and scenes that I've actually seen from this movie, it's definitely retaining that classic Disney animation, which is just so juicy. I love the classic Disney animation. It's like, I kind of miss it. Things are getting too advanced these days. The environment space of this is set in New Orleans, which is kind of a city-based environment, but then of course it does have the swamp as well, which once again is very unique. Not only that, but this is Disney trying to turn back the clock to the Princess era, in which we know that Square Enix definitely used a lot of the different princess-based Disney films within Kingdom Hearts in the past. Films like, of course, Aladdin, Alice in Wonderland, Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, and so The Princess and the Frog definitely fits into the princess category. Now, of course, we know that the whole Princesses of Heart thing is now over, and Tiana from The Princess and the Frog is obviously not a Princess of Heart, but still I feel like her role as a princess could definitely be used for something in Kingdom Hearts 3. It would also be cool to see like some sort of a frog form of Sora, Donald, and Goofy, where it kind of plays out like the Cinderella's world from Ventus's story within Birth by Sleep, where you're basically miniature size and you're walking through like rooms and stuff, but of course they're on a large scale because you're like this big. So they could go for something like that in The Princess and the Frog. Like I said, I can't really talk too much on why I personally want it because I haven't seen it, but it's on the bucket list. We'll have to get around to it for sure. Okay, guys, so that's all for today's video. In the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts and opinions towards this. What 3 worlds do you believe have an extremely likely chance of being revealed next for Kingdom Hearts 3? I'd love to know. However, guys, I've been Cynical. Hopefully you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.
Hit them on the page, you'll be coming through stain. Gold in my mouth when you suckers be bluffing. Milk crate, gaming up your bitch though. Catch me in the back playing Super Nintendo.